क्या हो गया? You don't want to? उसमें फोटो ही चलेगी और
Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Hare
Thank you so much. Yes, you can all leave. Leave for your fun place. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. All good? Okay, that's right. Don't worry. Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in. So nice to see all of you. Some are still on the way, I think, working for IST timing. Oh, you're here. I was wondering, where are you? All right. Hare Krishna. So nice. Good. All right, we'll get started. So today is a special program. I kept repeating the most important session. Please come. And then, good, you all are here. So wonderful. We'll get started. I first had love special. It sounded a bit too much, Having a Bhagavad Gita photo here saying love special, just I removed the word love. Anyways, we'll talk more about that. Is everything all right there? Okay, people are still coming. All good? Outside, just outside. Okay. All right, agenda for today. A very important session, and I'll go through shortly what it is. And we'll do it in a very problem-solving approach, a different approach, not the usual sloka discussion, problem-solving approach. We'll go through some problems. Sorry. We'll go through, I'll keep on walking. We'll go through some problems and then we'll keep one after other so you can contribute. In that exercise, you will understand what I'm trying to communicate, or what Krishna is trying to communicate from Gita today. All right, that's the special. And update on next steps. So last session I gathered some input, so we'll talk a bit more about that. And then we'll have question answers. They're having lots of fun. Don't worry. You are the one stuck to the chair. Okay? All right, so before we start, we'll chant the prayers. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Ena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So we always pay respects out of gratitude that we are able to study Bhagavad Gita today. What qualification do I have? You all have a good qualification, which is enthusiasm, utsahan, interest. What do I have? I have nothing. I'm just a messenger carrying the messages of the whole parampara acharyas. So the strength is on the words of the Lord and the acharyas who have made it available to us. Otherwise, I'm just a postman. So I'm grateful, gratitude. I was hearing something. It's a wonderful quality, gratitude, right? It's the mother of all good qualities. We'll talk a bit more. Mother of all good qualities comes from gratitude, actually. So it's a good saying. I love it so much. If we are not grateful, we are a great fool. Sorry. If we are not grateful to what we get in our lives, for example, things like this, we must be so grateful. I am at the least. If I'm not grateful to what I'm receiving and I'm able to share with you all, I am a grateful. I can be confident in saying that. Okay, let's continue. Now, there are some new friends who have joined us from today, and some are coming back from holidays slowly. It is mid of February, enough of your travel, come back. So, of course, we don't have time for a recap. I'll just very, very quickly, for everyone to be on the same page, this program is called Essence of Bhagavad Gita. That means we're just watching a trailer of the movie. Trailer only goes for so long. In this period, we kind of took few chapters in one time, 1 or 2 or 3, logical combination of chapters, we combined, and then we discussed the key points. We finished until chapter number 12. Thank you. There are how many chapters in total? Please. Thank you. Thank you. Good start. 18 chapters. Those who come for the first time, don't worry. What you missed is you missed a portion of the trailer. Full movie starts very soon. So don't worry. Welcome. All right. Now, chapter 1 to 12. In a couple of sessions' time, I will do a full end-to-end recap of all 18 chapters. That means you have not missed anything. Those who came to the class who dozed off, one more opportunity to watch the trailer. Those who went for a long India trip, Bali trip, whatever trips, one more chance before we start the full movie. Okay? Nice to have you. Some of you new. So nice to have you. Thank you. From wherever we have started and how long we've been, the point we last stopped, the last session was the topmost process. So don't worry if you're new, just here you will understand. And then I finished with come back on 14th. Oh, we have come back today. All right, welcome. And therefore we have the most important session today. It starts. We are actually at a very pinnacle point in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, I'm going to give a short recap. Remember how Bhagavad Gita can be split into 3 sections, 1 to 6, chapter 1 to 6, 7 to 12, help me out, 13 to 18. 2 comparisons I gave. One is like a jewel box. Chapter 1 to 6 can be compared to the top of the jewel box. The actual jewel is 7 to 12. The bottom of the jewel box is 13 to 18. Another example I gave. Let's see who remembers. 3 mountains. Exactly. 3 mountains, but one with the peak. So we climbed 1 to 6 mountain and then we jumped on to 7 to 12. We are standing at that point of 12. That's why I'm saying we are standing at the pinnacle point from the mountain. All right, what is that Bhagavad Gita has to say at a pinnacle point? Those who come from the first time today, you come for the perfect point of Bhagavad Gita. Can't be better time than this. So, great. Thank you. Is it a lullaby sound? Wait for a couple of more hours. Okay. So we have the course title. Yes. Now, if I ask you 2 takeaway points, what do you take away from the pinnacle of the mountain view? Is these are the 2 points. And today's class will also finish with the same 2 points with further deeper understanding. All right. The 2 points are chapter 1 to 6. Krishna talks about different yoga systems, and then finally he says Karma Yoga is best. Thank you. Don't sleep immediately. Sleep after half an hour. I'm okay with that. Bhakti Yoga is the topmost yoga system. Krishna gives the example of all the yoga systems and finally concludes Bhakti Yoga is the topmost. That's one very important conclusion or a point to take from Bhagavad Gita. Okay? Second is, we discussed last time, spirituality is not like a gyan, sentiment. It is a science. Science has 3 parts. Where's a scientist? Yes, scientist is here. 3 parts. What do you want? The inputs, the observation, the process and the observation, or the theory, the knowledge aspect, the process aspect and the outcome aspect. This is exactly what Bhagavad Gita teaches. Remember the very, very first program we discussed. Bhagavad Gita is not a book of commandments. Thank you. At least one remembers. Is not a book of commandments. Do this, otherwise you're going to hell. No, rather it's a book of choices and consequences. So basically, Krishna will explain the knowledge part, gives us the process part, and then the outcome part. Please. There are a couple of chairs in the front. All right. So, 2 main takeaways are from Bhagavad Gita if you want. 1, Bhakti Yoga is the topmost system. 2, it's a proper science. It has knowledge aspect, process aspect, outcome aspect. Like, the comparison is, I want to draw here is, like a mother and a newborn child. When the mother is conceiving or conceived, lots of mothers are here, can vouch to these points, that the mother immediately develops love for the child. Immediately, right? Now she keeps on hearing from others about how to raise a child, how to feed the child, how to look after the child. She keeps on hearing. And she also reads. And this metaphorically, I'm just explaining something. Try to get the point. Okay? She reads, she understands. As she develops knowledge about love, her love increases for a child. Agreed? Now the child is born. Now she's going to apply all the knowledge she has been hearing from grandma, mom, whoever, YouTube, whoever, into application. She will start feeding the child, giving a bath, holding the neck in a particular way. As she is doing the knowledge to process, please tell me what happens to the love. Does it increase or decrease? It increases. So, classic, thank you. So, with developing knowledge, applying this cycle of process increases love. Yes or yes? Yes. Why? Because the love for the child is inbuilt in the mother. No one needs to artificially inject. You have to love your child. I'm talking generic cases. Don't bring in extreme cases, okay? No one needs to teach the mother that you have to love your child. It's inbuilt. Similarly, my friends, Love for God is inbuilt in all of us. It is covered. In fact, Krishna explains in Gita, there are three types of coverings. I won't go there, I'll get distracted. Everyone are covered in any of these three types of coverings, which I won't discuss today. So, bhakti or love is in everyone's heart. It just needs to be awakened. What awakens the love in the heart? The knowledge. With the knowledge, go and do the process. Love awakens. The example I shared was the mother and the child. Love is inbuilt. With hearing knowledge, she goes and does whatever to the child, the love increases. Agree? So basically, coming from another angle, knowledge or process does not create love, it uncovers the existing love. Look, I am building up something. Now that you all know these many sessions with me, like a gym, I'll keep on working on all the muscles around, finally lift 100 kilos. Exactly, that's going to happen shortly. I'm building around all your muscles, spiritual muscles, to lift something heavy. It's going to happen shortly. Strengthens, that's true. Now, all the while in the class, as part of chapter 1 to 12, we were discussing a lot on essence of knowledge. Why should we study Bhagavad Gita? Essence of outcome. Who remembers the outcome? Let's see. Okay, I won't ask. Chapter 8. Remember, we spoke about mukti, liberation. But then chapter 9, Krishna says something higher than even liberation. Mukti is bhakti. Pure love of God is far superior to even moksha. So we know knowledge part, we know the outcome part. What did we park in the last session? What is the essence of all the process which Krishna says? Please tell me that. Clear? All I've done in last 10 minutes is brought you back to where we were last session. Good? Okay. Now let's jump into the topmost and the most recommended essence of process. That's the goal for today. We know the essence of knowledge to study Bhagavad Gita in detail, and essence of outcomes, process is the missing part. We're going to look at that today. Okay, remember this question? All with me? Detour starts. Detour 1. This is a detour. Detour 2. Okay, before that, let's take a detour. Another muscle building exercise on the side. Let's look at some deeper problems before we get to the solution. It's like this. I know all the answers. Do you know the question first? Let's get the question first. The problem first. This is gonna be like more of interaction. All right? Answer this question for me. Root cause of all your miseries and distress. Don't tell me wife or husband. Give me another answer. You can say your wife is not here. Root cause of attachment. More. Come on, RDA, right? Hiking up the interest rates, inflation. I know who spends money so much. Okay. Huh? Change. Okay. Root cause of distress, all the distress and miseries. Desire. Oh, Buddha. Okay. Yes. Expectation. That's your wife. Now I know. you missed one bashing. Okay. For time's sake, I'll just keep moving on. There's a sloka in Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is the postgraduate study of Bhagavad Gita. Very advanced. Postgraduate. And we've been drawing some points from there into our study. A very famous sloka. I really love this sloka so much personally. It's going to answer the root cause of all our miseries and sufferings. Reference number is this, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 23, Sloka 42. One of my favorite slokas. Are you able to find seats? Please. There are some here. There are two in the front. Okay. The root cause of all distress and miseries for us. Who is the root cause? The latecomers? No, they are not the root cause of all our problems. They are not, please. Welcome, by the way. Sorry. The sloka goes like this. Nayam janome shukadukha hetu na devatma graha karma kala. I'll park there. So the sloka goes like this. I'll try to explain this to you, don't worry. Nayam. All those people, my spouse, my neighbor, the government, the RBA, whoever, I thought my boss is a problem. My in-laws are the problem. My husband is the problem. They are not the cause of my problem. Okay. Then I thought the devatas, the demigods, the gods have a problem with me. I'm going through tough time in my life. No, they are not the problem, not the root cause. Don't try to read, follow to me. Navagraha. Prabhu, everything is in my horoscope. My problem is here. My horoscope is the problem. I'm going through Sade Sad, whatever, I don't know. Sorry, I'm blabbering here. Huh? I'm going through this, I'm going through that. Prabhu, my graha is a problem. After 2 years, everything will be super. I'll be on the top of the roof. No, na graha. All right, now I'm going to counteract what we studied all the while. Prabhu, everything is karma, my karma only. We only discussed in the class. Na karma. Not your karma is the cause of your all your distress or misery. My bad time is the reason for everything. I'm going through bad time. Everything will be all right after this. Time. No. You know what's the beautiful sloka? Mana, our mind is the param karanam. My question was, who is the param karanam? The root cause of all our misery, our own mind. No one from outside. Not your wife, Rohit. Okay? No, not at all. Manam, your own mind, which is all over the place, making everything exaggerated. Remember, I shared this in the class before. Worry is the interest which we are paying for the loan we haven't even drawn yet. Who pays interest for the loan not drawn yet? We pay by worrying. Problem that's not even manifested yet. Keep worrying, keep paying the interest. So who makes it larger? Mana, our own mind. So the sloka goes, Manam param karanam. What does it do? Amananti. Samsara chakram parivartatayet. Samsara chakra. My mind pushes me into again and again in this loop of one day high, one day low. Good, happy, sad. Good times, bad times. No karma, no kala, keep it all aside. Those can be secondary reasons. Primary root cause, our own mind. Okay, rather than me pointing you, I'll point me. Our own mind. Okay? One of my very personal favorite slokas. Stick it in your forehead. Okay, now let's go deeper, understanding the problem. Same, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Come back to Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, sloka 6. For one who has conquered his mind, the mind is the best of all friends. For one who has got an untrained mind, is the worst enemy. You don't need a worst enemy outside. An untrained mind is good. Enough. Let loose. We have our worst enemy right with us, our own mind. 6.6. Okay, so now we got the problem. The root cause is mind. How to fix it? How to fix it? Remember, we are building exercise here to get to the point. D2 number 3. Research study has found out 4 major types. This is social research. People usually do to relax their mind, divert their mind, relax their mind. Make a guess. Music, meditation, okay. Huh? Breathing, remember to breathe. Okay, breathing patterns, okay. Relaxing the mind. Be true, not for the class, okay? Okay. A show time over. Be true to yourself, please. Huh? I will take that. More. Shopping. Who said that? Shopping, taking husband's credit card. Okay. No, then it will be more fun. Going for walk. With whom? Okay. Later. Later. Don't get into trouble. Okay. The research, social research says the four major ways people across the globe, across the world, they try to relax their mind is number one, go out for Bali trip. Means go for a trip. Go out somewhere for a trip. Two, this is social study by the way. Two is watch a movie. Come to Bhagavad Gita class, watch a movie. I'm not saying this, it's a social research. Watch a movie. Third, intoxication. Smoking, drinking, drugs, whatsoever. It's actually, yes, just to get away with from the mind. Fourth, sleep. Don't pay, no problems, no charge involved. Go and sleep. Sleep. Now, this is the social research, okay? Now, what's the common theme in this? We just want to escape that moment from the mind. That's true, just escape. Now, the concept of escaping the mind, in other words, called liberating from the mind, nothing wrong about it. Don't get me wrong, see, nothing wrong about it. Hold on to that point. But all the four which most people do are temporary in nature. Think about it. You go for a trip. How long can you go to Bali? I didn't see you. Okay, how long can you go for anywhere? And especially these days with all the costs, come back quickly, back home. How long can you drink? How long can you watch a movie? How long can you sleep? After a point, your own mind will kick you out of the bed. Enough, get out. So to escape the mind is the right thing to do, or to liberate the mind. But what people do in general is, without knowledge, they do these four things or a little bit more. Music, blah, blah, whatever. All are temporary. Then what's the real solution? We have D2 number 3. Please keep an eye, okay? What's the real solution? When we uncover, I'll unpack one by one. 3 will go to 3, 2 will go to 2, 1 will go to 1. Okay. All right. What's the real solution? Bring in another stronger entity. A stronger power entity. Typical, like, like a game. Bring a stronger entity. Who is a stronger entity? Stronger power. Wife. Says Gopakumar. That's true. But not in this case. Power of sound. Shabda. Okay? We'll do exercise now. Power of sound. Let loose your mind. I'll give you 30 seconds. No one's watching you. Think of a time in your life. Peak of your teens or your 20s, whenever was peak of your youth. Think of the song which you love the most. Take a moment, that's fine. And then please do come back. Think of a song which you loved so much in your peak of your youth. Okay, come back to the class. Fun time over. Now, I don't know what you've been thinking, but do a cross check now. When you thought about that song, I don't know, Rahman's song, whatever, I don't know, who is the music, or that song which you thought about, the song would have come to your mind. Along with the song, the place, the person next back then, X, Y, Z, I'm not going anywhere there, whoever, because it's your mind, no one is watching. Okay, the person who was next to you at that time could be your good friends, could be A, B, C, X, Y, Z, anyone, and the whole situation, that ambience, that environment, S or S. I didn't hear what you said. Power of sound. Shabda then has impression in your heart, in your mind. It has a great potential to draw everything surround your mind at the time it locks in. I don't know what you thought about, but one for sure, it would have drawn, if you follow the exercise now, it would have drawn everything surrounding. Maybe it was in your home, maybe that movie theater, maybe that uni, maybe that person. Power of sound. Now, why we have to use a stronger power is we are dealing with the most powerful person in us, mind. To deal with the mind, the antidote needs to be at that level who can operate through the mind. Antivirus uses the same OS, it's a software, sits on the OS, which is corrupted, runs through, clears up things. Use the mind to fix the mind. Antidote. That's power of sound. Are you all with me? Good exercise? Please come back enough for the song. Later, huh? Okay. Thank you for reminding. I need to call that person right away. Please, not now. What is the real solution? I'm closing one loop here. What's the solution? Power of sound. Okay? Which in our answer today is mantra. Why mantra is so powerful? Mantra is made up of spiritual sound vibration, and we just did an understanding of all of us. Power of sound is the only one which can go and control the mind. Because why? Power of sound uses the medium of mind and acts as antidote. Mantra. Okay, what mantra? Coca-Cola, Pepsi. All right, we will understand. What is mantra? Mananat trayate iti mantra. Mananat, our mind, trayate, to liberate, to escape. Remember I said the last slide, to liberate the mind is the right thing to do. But we end up picking temporary objects to liberate the mind. Right approach, wrong product. Mananat trayate iti mantra. What is mantra? That which liberates your mind, Rohit, is mantra. Example, putra. You all know putra. A son, right? How does the name come from putra? Put is a type of hell. Tra is one who delivers. A putra is a son is supposed to deliver their parents and ancestors even from the hellish condition. But which putra can do that today? They drag their parents also today. So putra is one who is able to liberate their parents from put, from a hellish condition. Putra, mantra. Tra is to liberate. Who? The mind. Got it? So, mantra chanting is the real solution to deal with our mind. We are unpacking one by one. Power of mind, power of sound, temporary. Now we've come to the point of mantra. Clear? All good? No sleeping? I'll give you time to sleep a little later. A quote while we're doing this. Spiritual advancement without mind control, it's an illusion. Someone says, I am spiritual. I do whatever I want, my mind tells me. Sorry, it doesn't work that way. Spiritual advancement without mind control is just an illusion. It can't work that way. Please understand that clearly. The path of bhakti, which Krishna glorifies as the topmost yoga system in Bhagavad Gita, it's a natural process to contain the mind, to control the mind. Okay? I'll give you a couple of examples. All other processes are artificial. Typical way we deal with our mind is like dealing with teenagers. Don't do it. Right? We try to deal our mind by saying no, no, no. Agreed? Usually. We say no, no, no. When we do that, what happens is, ask a diabetic patient. You say one no, without you know, they'll eat 2 more rasagullas. Diabetic patient, right? As much you say no, the mind will push back stronger and say, I want it. Have you tried? Everyone, come on, be truth. Okay, be truth yourself. Every time you said no, the inner voice is double S, S square, S cube. Why? That's how it's designed. We need to know the art of how to handle it the right way. Hacking technique from Bhagavad Gita. So, diabetic patient. Another example I'll give you. One time, someone went to a doctor. This doctor is a bogus doctor, okay, a cheating one. He said, "Doctor, doctor, doctor, I have a very bad tummy ache. Give me a medicine." Doctor said, "Okay, take this medicine. Charge $100, whatever." Now, doctor will be cured. It will be cured within 2 days. You have to eat this medicine 4 times. The only condition is that doctor can eat everything, you can eat anything you want. Have this medicine. The only condition is that while having the medicine, don't think of a violet monkey. Don't think of a violet monkey. The ask is simple. Is there a violet monkey in the world? There's no such thing as violet monkey. The doctor has asked was, don't think of violet monkey. 2 days gone, 3 days gone, this patient came back again. Doctor, doctor, I ate the pills, stomach pain has increased further now. You asked us, $100. First F pause, then I will talk. It's not like Bhagavad Gita class, okay? First F pause. Okay. What happened? Did you eat my medicines? Yes, doctor, I followed the prescription. Did you think about the violet monkey? Doctor, I've never heard of a violet monkey. Ever since you told me not to think of a violet monkey while having the medicine, the only thing came to my mind was violet monkey. In this case, the doctor was a cheat. But here's the point. The point is, when you tell not to do something, how many of you remember your children? I'm there in the class. Don't do it. I will do it. Thank you. That's exactly how our mind operates. So diabetic patient, violet monkey. Okay? But bhakti is a true natural process where it doesn't work on neti principle, no principle. It works on yes principle. Do this, but do it this way. Do it, but do it this way. That's the art of dealing, right? Like teenagers. No doesn't work. Yes, but regulation. Stop doesn't work. Regulation works with practice. I'm slowly coming back to Gita now. Of course, everything is. Back to the original question in slide number 1. Essence of process. From there, we took 2 or 3 detours. Lost in detour only? Right. What is the essence of process? Now, what did we understand all the while? Help me. That help will help us to move forward. So, Param Karanam, I asked the question, the root cause of all trouble, all misery is our own mind. Agreed? And then Bhagavad Gita sloka. And then, someone decide how to control the mind. Before that, we saw the usual ways how people try to manage their mind, the 4 popular ways. And we found the common theme was people try to escape, liberate their mind. That principle is right, but application is temporary objects. And then we saw what's the right object? To bring in a superior powerful entity into the equation. Who's that? Power of sound, Shabda. Just now I said it must be at least in the buffer. You know, in the exam, right? The buffer, forget going inside. No? Okay. And then power of sound, Shabda, for which we did the exercise. Until then, I was in the class. Afterwards, I never came back only to the class. You also lost there only. Huh? Never came back to the class after the song. Wrong. You pushed the wrong button today, asking us to think of that song. My messages are going on right here. Sorry? I haven't concluded yet. We'll find out. So, and then we spoke about power of sound, which is mantra. Why? Mantra has the power. Mantra means mantrayate iti mantra. That which liberates your mind is mantra. That's the purpose. Now, what will be, I'll just quickly, because you pinged me, I'll respond to you quickly. Don't try to do that. Is, if we keep on calling Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Aishwarya Rai, yes, we'll soon get bored of it. That's the reason we'll go through what mantra is the one which one will never get bored of. That means that sound should not be a material sound. You're right. Material sound does get bored. You cannot repeat them. You're right. Spot on. I give it to you. But that's not what we're discussing. So let's hear it out. So the question is, what is the most recommended essence of process? You want to understand the knowledge? Aishwarya is like, no, you know all this, recaps, tell me what it is. It's on your face. He spoke about essence of knowledge, essence of outcome, essence of process. Ready? It starts like this. Quite a few slokas, all Shastric references, not me-made references, all right? First answer, straight to the postgraduate study of Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. The answer is this. Beautiful sloka. Kale dosha nidhi rajan astihai ekon mahagunan kirtanat eva krishnasya mukta sangha param vrujet. This Kali Yuga is an ocean of fault. Everything is a problem in Kali Yuga. Manda, Sumanda, we are all lazy, dull, sleepy, tired, can't focus on one thing. Everything gets so bored so quickly. These are all qualities of Kali Yuga in which we have taken birth. So, Bhagavatam explains there is only one good quality about Kali Yuga. Just by simply chanting Krishna's name is enough for the perfection of life. That is enough. Nothing more is required. More references. Further answers. The very next sloka, 12.352. Whatever results was obtained in Satya Yuga, I'll explain this, don't worry. There are 4 yugas, don't worry, I'll explain this. 4 yugas, right? Let's see. Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali. In Satya Yuga, Shastra says the medium to get the perfection of life is through meditation for long period of time, continuously. Many examples. Okay. In Dwapar Yuga, next in Treta Yuga, thank you. The process is yajna, to conduct big homas and big yajnas. That was the time. You can remember Lord Ram, big yajnas was the process. In Dwapara Yuga, the process for perfection is temple worship. Visiting proper bona fide temples is the proper mechanism, and doing deity worship. So we seva to the Lord in the temple. That is the process for the previous yuga. That's why you see many wonderful ancient temples in India. They are from that yuga actually. Temple worship was the process by then. Therefore, everyone followed that. In Kali Yuga, Kalau, that Harikirtanat, no need to go for temple, in the sense, the highest solution for perfection in this life is available just by chanting the Mahamantra. Harikirtanat. Let's continue. More references. Can you hear me in the back? Good. Kali Santara Upanishad. Narada having a conversation with Brahma. Narad Muni is a very interesting personality. I'll just put this picture up. I do want to just mention this, completely off topic. Thanks to whatever, we had the opportunity to watch some movies or some TV shows, whatever. Somehow Narad Muni means, what do you remember? Just say something openly. I'll fix it. Huh? You are off. Tell me someone. What peculiarly remember? Someone who creates problem. Right? Be open, right? Huh? Cheeky one. I'll take that one actually. All right. You can be cheeky for the purpose. Srimad Bhagavatam, right? This is completely off topic, but I'm going to give it to you. Getting pushed from my heart, I'm going to say this. So, Srimad Bhagavatam, 18,000 verses. postgraduate study to Bhagavad Gita, which is only 700 slokas, postgraduate study. And Srimad Bhagavatam has everything there. What is Srimad Bhagavatam? Bhagavad Gita is Bhagavad Gita, song of God. What Krishna has to say. Srimad Bhagavatam is everyone has to say about who Krishna is. My message, okay, who are you by the way? Srimad Bhagavatam. Everything about the Lord, Srimad Bhagavatam. Now, I think I mentioned in the class, some classes before, you will never come across a proper, good, bona fide picture of Krishna being alone. There will be at least a bee, a deer, a cow, right? He is never alone. He is always with his devotees. So, Srimad Bhagavatam is actually a case study of every possible devotees and Lord's mood. Someone who is good, always good, how he or she got perfected in life. Someone who was very good and then blown the case. Blown the case midway through. Someone blown the case big time in the beginning, but somehow got the opportunity last moment. That happened to that kind of person. So as like this, every possible permutation of devotees' use cases and how Lord dealt with them with love is Srimad Bhagavatam. Most beautiful of all. It's called Amala Puran, spotless Puran. Okay, why did I get there? Completely off tangent. Narad Muni. There are 12 cantos and 18,000 chapters. Sorry, slokas in Srimad Bhagavatam. If you ask me, not me, who am I? My understanding from hearing from Acharyas, the true hero of Srimad Bhagavatam is actually Narad Muni. Why? Because in one perspective, he is a wonderful devotee. He is a great devotee. All the qualities we are trying to study here in Bhagavad Gita, if it manifests in one person fully, Narad Muni. Gratitude, compassionate. Now, whomever he goes and meets, transformation will happen for sure. Isn't it? When he goes and meets someone, that place is a place of transformation, heart transformation. That person will change. Nugari, how many examples you all know, right? He meets any type of people, they will change upside down. They become wonderful devotees. So he is a true traveling spaceman, a true devotee. He can go anywhere, helps anyone. So he's a wonderful, wonderful, great devotee. So that great devotee Narad Muni, before Kali Yuga started, knew about all these inflations and all these RB hikes coming up. So he went and asked Brahma, well ahead of time, Kali Yuga is a very hard time. You need more chairs? I can get them from inside. All good? All right. There's some chairs here if you want, anyone wants. So Narad Muni goes and asks Lord Brahma, who is the material creator, in charge for the world, asks, what question does he ask? What will happen to the people? Please help. The question is this: how can the fallen souls be liberated in Kali Yuga? Very hard time. Please tell me something, a solution for all these people who are going to take birth in India, move to Sydney sometime, or take birth in Australia and go through all. The answer from Brahma is this, from this Upanishad. Simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, that's enough that one can get purified. For the question of Narad Muni, Brahma's answer. And beautiful, he explains that with that, as they continue to get purified, they will eventually see the Lord face to face. The chanter will see face to face. That's remarkable. We'll keep it for the advanced class discussion. Okay, some more references. All good? Continue. More references. From Vishnu Puran. Oh, okay, this is a nice one. By chanting the holy name, a sinful person can counteract reactions of more sins the one can even not perform. That means we cannot even do pap to the quantum, the Holy Name can even help us. Remember the third chapter, Karma Yoga, we discussed? Karma, Vikarma, Nakarma, three types. Piety, goodness, bad, Akarma. Akarma is bhakti. Remember third chapter? So this is that. By simply chanting, so even asking what is the highest of Akarma, chanting the holy name, says that one cannot even imagine what amount of Sukriti they get. I love this part. Vishnu Purana explains it, the holy name displays its force, the power, even if one chants knowingly or unknowingly, intentionally, unintentionally. That's extraordinary. That's extraordinary. It's like touching a fire. A child goes and touches a fire, the fire is not going to give a discount. I will give you my harshness. Similarly, the holy name is so powerful that no matter you focus, don't focus, intentional, unintentional, knowing, unknowing, I will come and protect you. Let's take an example. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam. How many of you know Ajamila? Come on, please be honest. I know you know. Yes? All right. Ajamila. Interesting personality. Can you see this picture? I'll spend some time on this wonderful story from Srimad Bhagavatam, authentic bona fide story from Srimad Bhagavatam. A case study of a devotee, of a person. All right. His name was Ajamil. He had a very, very good parenting. When his parents were really wonderful devotees, they gave him every good opportunity to be a wonderful devotee. So they raised him very well, like all of us try to do. And then he got married to a very wonderful girl. Beautiful, chaste, sincere person, another devotee. He got married. Life was going well. He was learning properly the knowledge, he was practicing bhakti, he was doing everything properly. Suddenly, he got distracted. I'm looking at the age group of the kids. Okay, yeah, it's okay. He saw inappropriate behavior of a couple. I'll leave it there. Then he got attached to that female, that woman. And then he pretty much he got so disturbed that he wanted to just be with that woman alone. So he chased, and then said, I want to be with you. And then he left his good family, good wife, high class, cultured family, good values. He left everything. He went with this degraded person, and then he spent the rest of his life. To maintain such a cozy person, he can't sustain with a normal living. Not like a wife. Maintaining wife is easy. Big word. Big word. But maintaining a mistress, that's a better word. Maintaining a mistress takes more than maintaining a wife. I'm not experienced, don't ask me, but I'm going with Shastras. So he had to maintain the mistress, he had to do lots of sinful activities. So he had to now break the principles of whatever he learned in his life. He started cheating, dacoiting, stealing from people, killing people, robbing from people, doing every possible atrocities to maintain his family with the mistress. And he started having more children with them because he's maintaining a high class mistress. So he's having more children. He became a complete sinner, his life. I'm talking about like multiple chapters of Srimad Bhagavatam. I'm giving it in 5 minutes. So this is the gentlest version. And then time goes by. He gets towards his older age. Even at that age, he has a child. So you can see how much he was attached to that mistress. So he has a child. From all his past bad, all he has been doing, somewhere from the past good. Remember, his first good chunk of his life was a proper devotee. For some reason, not for spiritual reasons, for some reason, attraction for the name, he named his last son as Narayan. That's all he did. Not because of thinking of the Lord, he liked the name. Somehow it came to his mind while naming, spontaneously he named his son Narayan. And then the last son, of course, always the little ones, the extra ones, they get all the extra. So he was very attached to the little one. So he'll always call Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. Unknowingly, he's been chanting his son's name. Okay? Time comes for him to depart, leave his body. Too old. At that time, he was in his bed. Here's the person, if you can see. He is about to leave his body, quit his body. Second chapter we saw, eighth chapter we saw, right? We spoke a lot about death. Those who are new, don't worry. We'll redo them all again. Not to scare you, but we went through all these chapters before. In depth about death. Hope I got that right. So, at that final moment, he looked at his son. Out of affection for his son, he called Narayana. That's all he did. He did not call Narayan, he called his son Narayana. Appears 4 plus 4, 8 personalities. The time of death, which will happen to at least 1/4 is sure for all, other 4 I don't know. Okay, which 4 you decide in your lives. All right. Usually, what happens is, I'll keep it simple. Yamadudas. Yamadudas are the people who are like a police cop, especially in Western countries. You don't know where they are, but they'll come at the right time. Yamadudas. You know where they are, but they'll come at the right time to pick you up. Yamadudas came to draw his soul, pick him up. Come, for all you have done to maintain the mistress, we have some treatments for you, specialized treatments. Come, let's go. Here comes another beautiful 4 personalities. They are called Vishnu Tudas, the messengers of the Lord. They came to the scene and they said, stop, you can't take him, Ajamila, we are supposed to take him. How can we are to take you? He is a sinner, don't you know that? He says, we don't know. He called Narayana at the time of leaving his life. Remember 8th chapter? Antakalecha mameva swaran muktva kalevaram. You think of me, you will come to me. But we can't wait like Ajamil in the last minute. No last minute preparation helps. Forget engineering days, huh? At least my engineering days. No last minute preparation works. You can't pass. So back to the story. Now remember, the case has gone to deadlock situation. He is watching all the 4 plus 4, 8 parties having a debate. And this goes for multiple chapters in Srimad Bhagavatam. Beautiful narrations. We'll do it in our detailed class. Beautiful, beautiful narrations. How they both talk to each other is a lesson not only for Ajamil, for all of us. They will say on what condition we appeared. They will say on what condition we appeared. Beautiful for us too. He, Ajamila, is in deadlock situation, about to leave, is witnessing the whole situation. Because the case got into deadlock, the moment of death has passed. The Shana, the moment of death has passed, and the case was in deadlock situation, case adjourned. Case adjourned. So he could not die. He can't die. The moment has gone. So he's back in his body. But this time, like we saw in the 2nd chapter, NDE, near-death experience. This is near-death experience. We saw many examples of current times in the 2nd chapter. Proper NDE from Srimad Bhagavatam, that he understood on what purpose they came, on what purpose they came. Let me fix myself at least right now. He woke up, he was old, woke up, and he just left everything behind. He walked up, the rest is in Srimad Bhagavatam. He looked for Stamford Hall in Bocker Mills, 5:25 p.m. sharp on time. Please don't come late. He got the flyer somewhere. He saw the QR code. He registered for the QR code. He came for the Bhagavad Gita class. He went back to Godhead. Everything I said is true to his time. He pretty much took the opportunity then and there, perfected his life, went back to Godhead. So here, the main point which I'm drawing attention to is even unknowingly, unintentionally chanting, calling out the Lord's name, the potency of it. This is Artha Shastras. One more story, no time. Next time. There's one more, but that's for next time. Okay, let's move on. I'll give you one more story, you'll sleep. Bedtime story, please. All right, let's move on. More references, furthermore references from Shastra. Vishnu Sahasranam. Very popular. All right. Lord Shiva. Today is Shivratri. Very auspicious day. And we're glorifying Lord Shiva here in Bhagavad Gita class. As I was mentioning to you last time, right, Pratika, that one who understands and studies Bhagavad Gita properly will have a proper, deep understanding of everyone. As I said before, personally myself, my appreciation for Lord Shiva has increased multifold. Because why? Earlier, I had no clue who he was except his photo and the cool name, Shiva. But now, I genuinely, at least a drop of, I'm able to understand him. Not a lot, a drop. From the Shastras to the Acharyas. Therefore, studying Bhagavad Gita gives you that one holistic, all good, Saurabh? One proper, comprehensive understanding of the whole ecosystem, spiritual ecosystem, one-stop shop, Bhagavad Gita. So, Lord Shiva, can I be careful while walking here with the wire? Lord Shiva tells Mother Parvati, is this okay? Mother Parvati, famous sloka, right? Shri Rama Rama Rameti. Come on, please. Nice voice, someone. Rame Sahasranama Tatulyam Rama Namam Varanane. Alright. So, Lord Shiva tells Mother Parvati, I chant this beautiful name of Lord Ram. I keep on chanting Lord Ram, 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 always. It's a beautiful name. You know, just by chanting Rama, even now, Rama once is equivalent to chanting the whole Vishnu Sahasranam fully. 1,000 names done in one name, Rama. Just saying Rama, we're done with one Vishnu Sahasranam. Job done. Okay? Furthermore references. Brahmana Puran. If one, we are upgrading now, if one utters the name of Krishna, that's equivalent to three times chanting the full Vishnu Sahasranam, or 3 times saying Rama, 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 by just saying Krishna. So the math goes like this. 1,000 names of Vishnu equals 1 name of Ram. These are from Shastrik, okay? 3 names, Rama, Rama, Rama. Just by Rohit calling Krishna, you chant Ram 3 times. You have covered the whole Vishnu Sahasranam. There's furthermore, I'm looking at the clock. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya-lila. Remember the 9 processes of bhakti? Who said that? Prahlad. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Someone said Prahlad. Thank you. Wonderful. We shared in the class before 9 authentic ways of doing bhakti. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. Don't worry, discuss later. Of which is explained that the most important of the 9 processes is to always chant Shravanam and Kirtanam. And it obtains the most valuable love of Godhead, the true love. Finally, not the class finally, Shastric reference finally, in this episode, Brahan Naradiya Puran, beautiful sloka, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Namaiva Kevalam, Kalu, Nastyeva, 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 Gatiranyata. When something is said once in Shastras, it's true. Satyam, Satyam, Puna Satyam. When something is said twice, too much. Truth said twice is too much. When something is said thrice, It's not the truth anymore, it's a verdict. This is Shastric standard. So the Shastra, the answer, translation goes, in the age of Kali. So Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Namaiva Kevalam. This age of Kali, there's no other way. Nasti eva, Nasti eva, Nasti eva. There's no other way, there's no other way, there's no other way apart for spiritual progress. That's a key word. Apart from chanting the holy name. And now coming back to Bhagavad Gita to close the loop, what does Krishna say about chanting in Gita? Many, of which I picked one. 10:25. Krishna says, Yajnanam Japa Yajnosmi. Of all the sacrifices, I am Japa. I am Japa. This is Krishna saying in Bhagavad Gita, of all the sacrifices, Aham Japasmi. Japa Yajnosmi. Alright, let's move on. Now we have done one outer circle of mind. Okay, I will do it later. Alright, mantra, meditation, and what mantra. Now, very interesting exercise. Please listen this. I love this one. Why chanting is very, very most recommended in Kali Yuga? Because Shastra says. Shastra says. But let's do it from another dimension. One answer is enough. Shastra says, period. That's enough. But let's do it from another way. Alright? Another way is this. Famous sloka. Thank you to B.R. Chopra ji. Paritranaya sadhuna vinashaya. Exactly. Right? B.R. Chopra ki jai. Alright? The translation goes, Krishna makes 3 promises and gives a reason, main reasons why he appears in earth, in world, for us. He says, primarily I appear for 3 main reasons. Paritranaya sadhunam, to look after my devotees, to protect my devotees, my first purpose. Second, he says, vinashaya cha dushkritan, vinash, to get rid of, to clear up the miscreants, to clean up the burden. 3, dharma samsthapanataya, to re-establish the principles of religion. These are the 3 reasons I appear Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. Got it? Krishna here makes, please follow this. You will love this exercise. We heard why chanting is most important, recommended from Shastras. Now we are doing a cross check of it from another angle. Interesting dimension. 3 promises he has made. Got it? True? Kids are kids. We have to increase our listening, okay? I'll increase my volume, don't worry. Remember the 3 promises. No sleeping. Next one slide, please. We've got some problems to solve for Krishna. Problems to solve for Krishna. Vijay? Let's see. Alright. In different yugas, the demons used to live in different places. Alright? In Satya Yuga, they used to live in different planets. See, Gopakumar is telling, I know this. Right. In Satya Yuga, demons used to live in different planets. An example, Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, if they have a business to do, they'll come and fight, they'll go back to their planet. In Treta Yuga, they used to live in the same planet but different locations. Give an example. Exactly, Ravana, same planet, different place. Dwapara, they used to live in the same place. Kamsa, Hastinapur, same place. So the demon, you're getting to my point here already now, the demon is coming closer by closer. Husbands stay away from wives. The demons are coming closer and closer every yuga. Alright, stay away. Kali Yuga, make a guess, my friends. I can remember many jokes. Early in the morning, Gautam will behave like I am the most gentleman. After 8 p.m., cannot you, it's anyone. Alright? Same person, if you scratch a bit, they'll have the gentleman behaviors. You scratch a bit, think of your office, workplaces, spouses, anyone. As long as you are following the orders, towing the line, as they say, you'll see the good person in me. You scratch me, this is another version of me, right? Because why? Perfectly in Kali Yuga, the demon is not in different planet, Sapnesh ji, in our own self. So you scratch a bit, demon will come out. Little bit scratch is enough. Understood? Agreed? Yes or yes, Magesh? Yes. Absolutely yes. So now Krishna has a problem. He made a promise that he has to keep up. Problem number one, how can he keep up his promise? Because remember his promises, he has to look after the devotees, protect them, kill the miscreants. Here both the papers are same. Gone. Case is gone. So the problem one is, he has to kill the demon inside us, but look after us also. At the same time, re-establish, give the opportunity, somehow get the WhatsApp message, Facebook message of the QR code of the Walkerman's Hall program to re-establish the loving relationship of God. The message has to come, somehow reach everyone, knock the doors. So Lord has to somehow re-establish the bhakti, the dharma of the soul is bhakti. How to re-establish that? Lord is always more eager than us. I make jokes, but they are factual. They are factual. So now he has to give one medicine, all three covering. It reminds me of a joke, okay? Long time joke. Someone went to a doctor and said, Doctor, I have eye problem. Okay. I can't hear. Okay. I have tummy problem. Okay. I have back problem. Okay. I have legs problem. Okay. I have hands problem. Head problem. Wait, I have to turn the page now. Okay, what do you want me to do now? Doctor, give me one medicine which solves all my problem. Doctor gave the medicine. You know what? Poison. Why to live with all these problems? You are worth to die. Alright? So, but Krishna is not the doctor. He has to now create one medicine without breaking his promises, solve it. Big problem. Are you with me? If you understand Krishna's problem, you'll get your problem solved. Are you there? Good. More problems for Krishna. See, being God is not easy. Problem number two. This time, it can't be a gross force. He can't just go on rampage in killing mode. It has to be a subtle force. He has to deal with demons who is within us subtly, not gross. So therefore, it has to be something very subtle. Example, mantra. Alright? Problem number three. But there's a problem. Usually, chanting mantra requires qualification. Think of times properly. Proper chanting of mantras require qualification. Who is qualified? Who is qualified in Kali Yuga? And also, if you make any mistake while chanting mantras, it can go wrong. You know that, right? I'll give you one quick example. Famous example. Ravana's brother, Kumbhakarna. He did a great tapasya for so long. He wanted to ask Nityatvam. I want to live for eternity. That is for a long time. Slip of a tongue, typo. He asked for Nidratvam. That's why he used to sleep for 6 months. That's true. The one who gives the boon will not ask. That was a spelling mistake, typo. No Grammarly for autocorrection, by the way. No AI. Don't cheat. So he got into the trouble by making us, after so long of tapasya, while asking the boon, small typo, gone. Nidratvam. 6 months of sleep, 6 months of awake. Kumbhakarna. So, after all, tapasya, if Kumbhakarna can make a mistake, who's Ravana's brother, a normal person, who are we? I'm better than Ravana. Actually, no. He is actually a top class person. He had one big mistake which nullified all his good. Okay. So now the problem 3 is who has qualification. In that qualification, if we make mistakes, that's liberal also. Be kind. Problem number 4, Krishna has endless problem. But last problem. People are short-lived in Kali Yuga. Don't tell me to do tapasya for 50 years. 50 years to pay my mortgage, tapasya I take up, but not tapasya for bhakti. No time. One example. Let's stop the clock. One example. Wind back our grandparents' days. Okay, those who come or have observed traditional Vedic weddings. It used to go for 7 days. 7 days. I've heard this from my mother. I can't recollect, but I know for a fact. Then our parents' time it got reduced to 3.5 proper Vedic, which I can relate to. My marriage time, cost cutting, 1.5 days. No, it was 2 days actually, my time. Okay? I'm not very old by the way. These days, further cost cutting, get the job done. Destination wedding. What? Vedic wedding. Now, no one. No one has time for any lengthy business, proper anything. Everything has to be quick, instant. Give me instant. So Krishna has 4 problems. What? Problem number 1, recap. Recap. The good, the bad person, all are in the same person. How can he kill and also protect the same person and re-establish the love, bhakti within us? 2, second problem. Help me. It's there. Sorry? Has to be subtle force, can't be gross. Third, no one has qualification in Kali Yuga, so you have to give something which requires no qualification. Are you with me? 4, don't give me any lengthy process. I don't have time. No time. Come to Bhagavad Gita class. No time. I have to play cricket. I have to lose the match to come to class on time. But thank you for coming. Remember the 3 promises Krishna made. To save his devotees, to protect the devotees, to kill the miscreants, to re-establish the dharma of the soul. Got it? Okay. Any BAs or most BAs are here. All right. BA, all mappings here. Okay. Come on, there are the BAs. Do the mapping. Okay. Problem number 1. The solution medicine should be all in one medicine. BA. Second, problem solution must be subtle force. Third, P3, problem. It must be very merciful. Don't expect qualifications because we are not qualified. Don't expect high pronunciation expectations. I can't. Be very merciful. Fourth problem, P4. No time, so better give me quick. Supremely powerful process, job done. Insta process. Look, it took 40, 50, 30, whatever age to find that pamphlet of this class. I don't know, I'm just marking this class too much today. Sorry, it just comes naturally. It took this many years. You can say this, all right. You can say this. You took until 20, 25, 26 to come to Bauckham to conduct a class. All fault you on you. Why were you not having the classes before? So it has to be very quick process. Tell me. Okay, agreed? Solution time. Here is the Shastric answer. Kalikale Nama Rupa Krishna Avatar. So the translation is in Kali Yuga, what Krishna has done is this time ticking all the 4 boxes, he said, no bow and arrow, no killing business. My name itself, I put all the potent in my name. Just chant my name, Krishna. What happens in that name, Kalikale, Nama Rupa Krishna Avatar. In my name lies my form. You will see me through my name. That's why people say, oh, I'm going here, I'm going there. I say, see through the ears. That's the process for Kali Yuga. We are meant to see Krishna through the ears first. We're not qualified to see through the eyes yet. So he packaged his name as a single medicine. my friends. Okay, how do I access that name? Am I qualified? Am I eligible? Am I too late? You miss the boat. Krishna gave Bhagavad Gita as a theory and said his instructions very clear. And he saw over a period of time, people were not understanding the theory properly. Problem with the teacher always, right? He has to come back again. Shastra says, as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shastra gives example. Krishna himself as Channa avatar, meaning a disguised avatar in the mood of a devotee. Hear this out. I gave you instruction, surrender to me, chant as Krishna. No one seems to follow. Theory. Alright. Theory business doesn't work with these people, Kali Yuga people. I will come and give live demonstration. Lord appearing as a devotee to give live demonstration with all his merciful mood is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We'll discuss more in the detailed class because if I start, I'll not stop. People who know me will know me about this. If I have to glorify Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna in Kali Yuga, he has come in the mood of Srimati Radharani. A mother and a father combined together. A father is always strict, father. Father has some expectations. When mother comes, we all did it, right? I always share this example. One example. During my uni days, my weekly bata, 150 rupees. Do all my expenses in 150 rupees, including a two-wheeler, petrol, my petrol, fuel petrol, all in 150. I leave it there. Okay? All petrol, 150 allowance. 150 bus charge only 40, 50 rupees gone. What is this? Father will take a lot and will give only 150. Come on, more. No. I have to go and knock. Mother. She'll open the mustard dabba, tamarind dabba, this dabba, all will come out. 50 will come out, 20 will come out. So wonderful. Of course, I was spoiled. But that's spoiled out of love. All the extra, that topper will be more than 150. My whole plan for the week will be based on mother's input. Father is strict master, 150. That he will count 100 times. 150, how long will he count? Give it to me quickly. My ATM machine is inside. He knew, but he knows what goes under the table. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes in the mood of Srimati Radharani, the mother. The mother carries the more merciful mood that I have to get all my lost souls back home who are wandering in the Kali Yuga. Everyone back home. So therefore, in the mood of the mother comes the father, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's why he is called Namo Mahavadanyaya, the most merciful incarnations. Why? He came to give Krishna Prema Pradayate. He just appeared to give his own love for freely. What is his name? Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gaudatvashe Namaha. He appears in the golden form. His complexion was of the mother, mood was of the mother, but a father. Of course. Finally, I got this right. Okay. So, Mahaprabhu appeared. Now, Lord appeared, Krishna appeared in the mood of Srimati Radharani, this time opening up the box, the jewel box, and said, I am breaking all the rules and regulations of the past, all the expectations. What I want to show shortly, the Mahamantra, you all know, was always available, but it was broke open. The factory was with a big lock. The mantra was available based on your background. People restricted for a particular community, for a particular caste, for a particular qualification. I won't get there. It got restricted. And Krishna said, no, I didn't make it only for a particular community or a caste or whatsoever. This is for everyone. All are my children. Mamai Vamsho Jiva Loke. All of you are my part and parcel. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to come and break open this. not knocking, break open. Shastra explains, I break open this. Damn, care. Who cares your rules and regulations? Throw it out. As long as you have humility, I will give you my name. Only qualification he asks for humility. If someone is arrogant and pride, they can't take it. Only qualification, little humility. Which by this time, with our life, with all the beatings we are having from home to office and to everywhere, you should have some humility, don't you? You should. All right. What is that? You can all chant together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he came with the whole entourage. We will explain more in the detailed class. We have Narad Muni there, there's Brahma there, Lord Shiva there, all are there. All right. Now that is the Mahamantra. This Mahamantra is not a material sound vibration. Shastras explain this is the exact mantra which Srimati Radharani chants to please the Lord, to attract the Lord's love. That high top class mantra for someone sitting here in Bauckham is, what qualification do we have? You know what? If we think we don't have any qualifications, I'll repeat this. If we genuinely believe I don't have any qualifications, that is our qualification. The moment we think I have qualification, we are not qualified. That's why humility is the only qualification. I genuinely, truly don't, I did not expect. I just came like that to this program, like this. What am I getting? If we truly think that I don't deserve to get this, we are the most qualified. Lord is attracted by our humility. We cannot attract him with our pride. No way. Okay, let's move on. Few more minutes and then we are done. Okay, only a few more slides. Okay, what's the process? Now we heard the mantra, the Maha Mantra. What's the process? Remember the 4 problems? P1, P2, P3, P1, P2, don't remember P1, P2. Bad words, okay? All right. All the 4 problems are solved. Let's do a cross check. Remember, Shastrically, we have already proved Maha Mantra is the way to go for Kali Yuga. The exercise we did is cross-checking that why it has to be Maha Mantra, Krishna has locked. 4 problems, repeat again. First problem, the demon and the devotee are the same person. So, chanting the Maha Mantra goes inside our mind. Mana Param Karanam. Remember the sloka? Very first sloka? The demon is in our own mind, has to be cleansed at that root cause level. P2, problem 2, subtle mantra. Power of sound, mantra, is far superior than the power of mind. It's the antidote. Remember why the muscle building is helpful now? P3, easy. Qualification. What's the qualification? The mantra, Mahamantra, Mahaprabhu gave in the mood, Krishna gave in the mood. If you think you are qualified, you are not qualified. If you think you are unqualified, you are qualified. Fix the P3, P4. No time. How long will it chant? We chanted 3 times. Okay, let's do some math here. Big mathematician is here. Okay. All right. All maths stalwarts are here. Quick math. 1 name of Krishna, 3 names of Rama equals Krishna, and equals to 1 Vishnu Sahasranam. You know, we chanted 3 times Mahamantra. 1 time chanting the Mahamantra was equal to 16 times of Vishnu Sahasranam. We chanted 16 times 3. What's the number of times of Vishnu Sahasranam right here? How much shorter do you want? How much shorter do you want? All the 4 problems are resolved then and here. That's why it's called Mahamantra. That is the reason it's called Mahamantra. Alright, how to chant? Any qualifications? Please, one last time. How can we chant? Krishna goes to explain. Na kala, na niyama. No time, no niyam. No rules required. Everyone can chant all 365 days. Underline. Women including. All the days in the month. All the days in the year. None of your so-called physical impurity, it's not even impurity by the way, but can make the holy name impure. Think about it. If something can get the impurity into the holy name, the impurity is superior. Think about it. If impurity is superior than mantra, impurity is more powerful. No. First of all, it's not even impurity. More than that, not at all. Na kala, na niyama. Says who? Krishna. No time, no rules and regulations. Chant anytime, anywhere, any moment, always. One more sloka reference in Bhagavad Gita. Satatam kirtayanto mam. Krishna says, always keep chanting. What are you doing? Keep chanting in the back of your mind. That's why when you come into the hall, Mahamantra was always being played. That's why when you're having prasadam, Mahamantra was always being played. When you came here to the program, the kids were singing Mahamantra. Without you realizing, you are already tapping on to the spiritual sound vibration, which purifies your heart. Thereby, you are being ready to listen to Gita. This is science. We wash and go into our home or puja room, right? Someone asked me, can I remove my footwear? I said no. Why? Kirtan is happening in the class. That will wash, clear up your mind. Which is the most important ingredient for the Bhagavad Gita class? I don't care about your shoes. Krishna doesn't. So, we are clearing your mind, or not we all are getting cleansed here with the Mahamantra. Hence is the reason for the Kirtan, reason for playing the Mahamantra while you come in, while you leave also. All 365 days. We can do as a japa, as Sankirtan, whatever. Now, there's more to say. Time is running out. We'll discuss more later. Okay, there's more to say. You need to scratch the surface. The process is very simple for it to happen. Sometimes it will sound so simple, you'll miss the boat. Think about it. This is a problem. Krishna had 4 problems, he solved it. We have 1 problem. Giving simple answers. What's our problem? No, it can't be so simple. It has to be complicated. Why? We are complex minded. You get the point? We are complex minded. We want always complex solutions. No. We are not fit for complex solutions. Simple solution. We need to develop simple heart for that. Fix our mind for simple heart. For simple people, simple. Last, almost done. Example, I have a story, but simply I'll explain this. A teacher, a kindmost teacher, when he or she sees the students, Haribol, I am in the mood today. All right. When the teacher sees the student are short-lived, can't focus, can't sit in the class for a long time, can't do tapasya, can't do anything properly, study properly, what does the teacher do? Set a simple question paper. Agreed? And also doing valuation, grace mark, unlimited grace mark. One condition though, if you have the intention to pass, the teacher is waiting to pass. Such, remember the 3rd, 4th chapter we discussed. Krishna is not a judge, he is a personal coach. Judge sees the mistake and gives verdict. A coach sees the mistakes and says, go back to the nets. I'll bowl 1 more ball for you. Try again. A coach looks for improvement. A judge looks for fault. Krishna is not a judge. He is a personal coach. All right, some main benefits, some. You know what? If I had to explain the benefits of chanting the holy name, one more session will be a start, not the end. Some main benefits of chanting the holy name. Purification of mind. Where the class started. Mana param karanam. Purification of mind. Faith, Shraddha deepens. By chanting, our Shraddha deepens. Our Bhakti creeper, or the plant of Bhakti, Bhakti Lata Beach, starts to grow. The plant starts to grow in our heart. Knowledge gets revealed. Remember, I told you, Bhagavad Gita you can't take and say, upload to AI, give me the answer. It's not like that. Ting, ting, doesn't work like that. The knowledge has to be revealed, has to be given. By our chanting, the knowledge gets revealed to us. So what we hear will start to make sense. That's the reason why we have Kirtan before the class. Think about it. Our destiny, our path. What's my purpose of my life? The goal gets very clearer. The path gets very clearer. You ask this question long time. We'll start to develop pure love for God, real bhakti. Not bhakti out of fear, bhakti out of desire, bhakti out of duty. No, bhakti out of love. That develops. All right, some side benefits. Oh, please wake up. Very interesting side benefits. Very interesting side benefits. We'll start to have clear mind. Whew. That's a big, forget all the main benefits. The side benefit is the biggest value. Clear mind, clear thoughts. That's why right from the young age when parents bring kids to study and the kids are learning there in the other class, they will start to develop right from the young age they're hearing this. You are what you hear. We are what we hear. Clear thoughts, inner strength. Your problems will not go away. Your problems will not go away. But Krishna will give you enough inner strength to deal with it. Come on. Why me will becomes? Let's see who remembers. Huh? Try me. We say to problems, why me, why me? With the inner strength, we'll say, try me. Because of the inner strength, on the strength of the Lord. Inner happiness despite any external situations. And the best version of yourself will start to come out. Why? That inner good in you is currently being a subservient to your demon person. Think about it. You have to work hard to get the best of yourself, right? Mahamantra brings, please go. Best version. And last point, always feeling protected by chanting. Raksha, Abhaya, beautiful point. Again, one word, Abhaya or Raksha, I can speak for a long time. Not that I can speak, so much to share. Feeling always truly protected. I am being protected. I can see the Lord's hand in my life. Lord's hand is there, it will start to be visible to us. Then we are very confident. Completely out of syllabus. I'll tell you one more beautiful point from Bhagavatam. My favorite sloka. One who develops pure bhakti for the Lord, even if they walk their eyes closed, they will not trip or fall. That's all. But the sloka's meaning is so deep in our life, even if our close our eyes, one who has real devotion, someone is taking us forward, holding us hand and forward. Anyways, if I stop, I'll not finish about the sloka. Okay, I think we are done. No, not done. Conclusion sloka. Please wait. Conclusion. We started with the same point. We are, my friends, standing at the pinnacle point of Bhagavad Gita. 2 points we are understanding, or we have understood by now. That Bhakti Yoga is the topmost. Clear? Spirituality is a science, not a theory, not a gyan, not a sentiment. Oh, I believe in this. No, it's a science. It has a knowledge part, has a process part, has an outcome part. We wanted to uncover the essence of process today, and which we have done shastrically, logically, cross-verifying from Krishna's problem-solving perspective that chanting the Maha Mantra, mantra meditation is the process for Kali Yuga. I love this point. I added this only this morning. Bhagavad Gita, there's nothing called belief. All right, my friends, I've been having the good fortune to read Bhagavad Gita n number of times now. I have never come across where Krishna says, Aishwarya, please believe in me. Vijay, please believe in me. The word belief doesn't exist in Bhagavad Gita. He doesn't want to believe. Now we will say, if I say Aishwarya doesn't exist, your answer would be, who cares? What do you think? Aishwarya exists. So the belief point is out of the window. It's nowhere near, it's nothing in Bhagavad Gita. And all Krishna is doing from Bhagavad Gita, and all I am trying to share is this: welcoming all of you to the Bhakti laboratory. Now that we know science, spirituality is a science, enough of listening, enough of gyan, enough of sentiments. The science, put your gadgets on, do the experiments. So Krishna is welcoming from 9 to 12 chapter. Krishna is welcoming every soul into the Bhakti laboratory. I'm telling you what to do. You try it out. You figure out the answer. There's no belief system here. Try it out system. Hence, Bhagavad Gita is not a book of commandments. It's a book of choices and consequences. You try and use the result. All right. Last point. Now, how to continue developing deeper spiritual knowledge and how to practically do bhakti process effectively, aligning to each of our lives. You all are different, aligning to our lives, covering both materially and spiritually. Look, we can't give up our job. No one wants to. I have not given up. All right. How can we do deep spiritual knowledge, aligning to my own personalized to my situation, covering both materially and spiritually? Gus, the answer is this. Come back for the detailed Bhagavad Gita class. Because now that it's a customized individual, that's the whole point of detailed Bhagavad Gita class. Watching a trailer's point is to watch the movie. Where we will have a no sound. Practical demonstration, mantra meditation. We've been talking about honey, 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 sweet, sweet, sweet. We'll experience it in the detailed class. We'll experience it live. Experience of it. We can. All right. Summary quickly and then we are done. So we're still under time, but then question answer could be hard, but let's see. Okay. Summary quickly. First point we discussed today. Please help me recap and that's it done. All right. Liberation time coming shortly. Science of love. Love is inbuilt in all of us. Bhakti is inbuilt. Remember the example of mother, child? The knowledge about the child, the knowledge about the process did not make love. It only uncovered the love within us. It's inbuilt. Similarly, bhakti is inbuilt. We're doing a recap. The root cause of suffering, mana param karanam, looks easy. I have no understanding of Sanskrit before. If I can remember, you all are better than me. Mana param karanam. 4 ways people generally relax. We went through that. The problem was the common theme, they want to escape the mind, liberate the mind. That is okay. But they're doing it in the wrong time, wrong place, temporary. And then we discussed how do we solve. Bring in the powerful entity, power of sound, the antidote for the power of mind, Shabda. Mantra is the sound vibration that liberates mind. Mananat trayate iti mantra. What's the essence of all process? We saw from all references, chanting the Maha Mantra. Why chanting is the most recommended process for Kali Yuga is because 4.8. Remember the 4 problems, 3 promises, 4 problems? And that. Final solution, Krishna gives the Maha Mantra in the mood, na kala, na niyama, no problem. You wear jeans, you wear t-shirt, you're wearing shoes, no problem. If you have the intention to call my name. Final point, my friends, if the parent really wants the child back home, a rebel child who ran away from the home, the parent really wants the child back home. The parent would not say, come back in the proper dress, come back in the proper clothing, wear a nice shoes. Don't come and talk to me with the shoes. No, you call me. Maha Mantra is that call. That call, that phone call, the Jivatma is making to the Paramatma, is the Lord, that I want to come back home. Enough of this business. I have done the pure love. For which Krishna says, na kala, na niyama. I don't need anything. Our qualification is our unqualification. We understand that I'm not qualified is our qualification. The moment we have any pride, I'm qualified, we are not qualified to chant. How simple is the process? Yeah, na kala, na niyama. No belief, Krishna all saying is that he is welcoming all of us to enter the Bhakti laboratory. Why? Spirituality is a science. Take the theory, take the process, try it out. That's why no tags attached. I said to you, everyone, right? I spoke to each one of you before. No tags attached. Try it out. On whose strength? I'm saying that. On Krishna's strength. Alright. How can we practically deepen our spiritual knowledge and practically develop bhakti process individually, customized, without sacrificing anything else? Detailed class, taste the honey. Alright, we know the spiritual hundi. Those of you who are new, we have added a big chunk today. You know why? All the while you came to the class sleeping, doing whatever, I didn't care. Today you chanted 3 times. This hundi is overflowing. Is overflowing. This is your spiritual hundi. Your real spiritual bank balance is overflowing. Alright. 5 minutes, updates, and then done. Key updates on what next. And then the last slide we are done, okay? Last week we had this discussion. Some of you were not here. A very wonderful discussion. We've been having this, please wake up now. This is last slide. Home time. We've been having this Essence of Bhagavad Gita class like a trailer, watching a trailer. And it was so beautiful because of all of you. The natural next step, naturally, if you are interested, what I offered was last time that because many people came and spoke to me alone, I gave this option right in the class. The natural next step is to continue studying this chapter by chapter, sloka by sloka. Enough of trailer. Let's watch the full movie from the beginning. Not rushed like this, running behind time, not theoretical, practical, personal. To speak more openly. 3 steps process I explained last time. This is not Bhagavad Gita process, my process. Gather, analyze, propose. Give me your preferences, I will analyze, I'll come back and propose. Simple? Okay. I went back home that night, I looked at the sheet, Google sheet which you all filled in. I was so happy. Almost everyone said, I was just scrolling through who is not interested. Naturally, right? Just saying, okay, what could be the reason? Almost everyone said, I am interested. Almost means almost. Almost. Hand count. I can do 1 or 2. Very overwhelming. I'm very genuinely I'm happy because this is like we are just giving, you're taking, and then how much of sincerity you want to really learn more really touched me. Now with that, thank you so much for time. I'm keeping it short. I'm truly inspired and motivated. You know what's it in for me? When you learn, I'm learning too. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm nowhere near perfect. I'm learning too. But when I'm preparing for this class, yesterday Ekadasi, right? I spent so much time preparing for this. How many times I was chanting, thank you. Because you have to hear the best, I have to prepare the best. Because I have to prepare the best, I'm going through the best. Thank you. And I have done some analysis. I've got some proposal here. Quick, easy, simple, and then we are done. Proposal. This is the current program, the trailer. Clear? We will finish this in 2 weeks. On 28th, sorry, on 28th, next fortnight, we will do chapter 13 to 18, one shot. And then 14th March, wherever you are in the world, please be here. All 18 chapters, one day, one session. I don't know. We'll turn the clock on the backside that day, all right? Bring in your favorite pillows, whatever you want. No, we'll get them done. Miraculously, Krishna says, I am Kala. Somehow we'll pack them all in. All 18 chapters, one session. I hardly do this because it's very hard. All 18 in one session. So if you have missed, if you have slept, if you have been dozing off, if you came late, it is a first class, nothing, no problem. All 18 in one. So full trailer on one day. That doesn't mean you bunk next week. That doesn't mean you're bunking next week. Please, all right? The hall is booked, everything is booked. All right, that's for the current program. The next program, the detailed class, please listen, done. Based on your inputs and some analysis I've done, I've got some proposals. The proposal is the very next 14th, the fortnight 28th, we can start. And most of you, no, more than half of you factually, more than half of you said you're open for weekly because this is too slow. I get it. More than half said weekly, very less than half said fortnightly. For the very less than half fortnightly, our dear friends becoming family soon, we have to give a helping hand for them. For that, we will start with fortnightly. Until the rhythm gets set, you are getting used to it, you are seeing the benefit, you are enjoying so much that you're able to organize your life. So I'm talking so openly here, all right? We'll start fortnightly. We'll go for some time fortnightly. It'll take some lot of time. Don't take your time. But I was very happy to see so many of you said weekly. We can't wait, but just give me some time for our extended family. All right? Upcoming dates, I'm giving you straight away. Fortnightly from then on. The following weekend from 28th March is Easter weekend. So no problem. So 11, 25, it goes without impacting your Easter or long weekends. So your Easter long weekend is good and safe. So our flow is good. My question is, okay, let me finish and then one question I have. You've been asking questions. I'm going to ask a question. Kids program, by the way, all included, everything ditto, everything same. They will somehow make it happen. Time, most of you, 99% of people said same time. Some of you said flexible for earlier time. We'll go with this for now. Okay? It's all, nothing set for stone. Don't worry. You're not signing a contract. I never force, you all know me by this time. I never force. My highest force would be, please come. And it ends there. And I'll pray for you. With your permission, I'll pray for you. Even then I'll ask you, can I pray? If you allow, I pray. Then you, same, I'm yet to look at, I'm talking to the council people, it takes a process, booking, finances, I'm arranging all those stuff. So it takes a lot. Most likely in the opposite room where kids are playing, not playing, studying. So big rooms. Now currently we have 3 rooms. It's too much not sustainable to run 3 rooms. We'll go to those 2. Kids will be in 1 room, we'll be in 1 room. So it's a little bit manageable. All right. Again, I'm being so open. All right. So I'll confirm. I'm still talking to the council. This is the proposal. My question to you: are you good? Can I go and book? I have not booked. Yes or yes? Thank you. All right. Next session, 28th Feb. Don't bunk this, okay? Last session will be super fast. This is all bouncers, all waka, perch, okay? Fully bouncers. Question answer? No question answer. I only ask question today. Because Prashadam is ready. We are, you know what? 30 seconds ahead of schedule. Good. Well ahead of time. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have Prashadam. Thank you.